Hey guys, so I am out harvesting and I figured I would bring you in right quick for the harvest of green beans. These green beans that I have here on the top, I actually got from this container. And the reason I wanted to bring you in is because this is my experiment container, right? So I have lemon basil here, I have green beans here, and I have potatoes. I don't know if these are red, white, blue, I have no idea, but they are potatoes in here as well. And I am loving what I'm seeing. So like I mentioned, all of that is what came out of this container. But look in here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of beans in here, which seems to indicate that they are happy here. And maybe they really do like having the basil, the lemon basil right here. Maybe they like having the potatoes up under there because they're coming off pretty nicely, man. Like this is nice. Well, let's see here. See if it continues. Let's push it all to the side. Yeah, look at here. This is looking pretty good. I'm happy with the harvest that's coming off of this. And yes, I am taking some smaller beans because I want them to continue to produce. So taking some smaller ones, putting them in there. Let's shift that back over a little bit. Got some beans hanging. I see one hanging down the bottom. Here we go. Let's get this. I'm gonna take this. Put those in as well. And then let's go in here. This is a different plant. Let's go see what's in here. So, these are in here. That's pretty nice. Yeah, look at here. Oop, I just dropped the bean. Let's pick that up. So we got that. Let's get this bean from down here. Let's see, we still got flowers all in there. Let's move this over to the side a little bit. We'll take that. Let's shift it some. We'll take these. Let's put them in. Let's get some more. Get some of these smaller ones. Push this over. And let's get these. And we'll take the one down here as well. Gosh, these mosquitoes are getting me. I have on some repellent, but I was light with it, and this is the first time I've really worn this one, and I gotta say, I think I'm gonna need a whole lot more than what I have on. Because these jokers out here are gangster. Alright, so yeah, I think, oh, look at there, some more. I think that this bed is doing pretty well as far as green beans go, with them being in here in this little, cooperation, so to speak. Put little stuff. Oh, something on my neck biting me. Yeah, but that's pretty good. All with the lemon basil right there on the side. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so we're going to leave this bed now and we're going to go over to that. So let's go on over there. Let's get our, I'm dropping beans. Let's get our beans now. Get our beans. Dropping beans. Alright, let's get that. And let's take this over here. Now, over here, see what kind of beans we got. We got beans coming. Let's get that. Got some big leaves over here. And some big beans. Let's get them. This is also the other pot that has potatoes in it. All right. Here, we'll sit this right here for right now. All right. But this is coming along nicely, guys. I think our little experiment to see if they would grow together nicely, I think they're doing just fine. I would probably do it again because the relationship is working in my favor. Grab these. All right. Push this one on over and see if that is all, and it is not. Okay. All right. Got that. Seeing another one down here and another down here. Now we're starting to see a little bit of what I wanted to also show you. I alluded to it before, and I think it is something that I need to look up. I'm wondering if this is some kind of rust or something. That, or is the bean just old? I don't know, but we're going to check into that, and if I get an answer before I post the video, I'll share those details on the screen. Broke that. Share those details on the screen. I'm going to take this because clearly an aphid or something is messing with it. Why it is deformed. So we're going to take that off. Okay. This one broken. Put that as well. I got a little one down in here. Make it a little older. All right, let's come on around the side and try to grab this, and then let me get on out of here because these mosquitoes are trying to take me out. Now this is the plant that, like I said, it looks like it had some kind of rust or something on it, but it's definitely producing. Mosquitoes, guys, mosquitoes. Alright, here's one. Look at that. Yeah. So, look at that one in comparison to the others. Just fell on the ground. Let's find it. Or did it fall in the pot? Or is it so brown that I can't see it? Ah, there it is. Alright, there. Alright, let's grab these right quick. I gotta get out of here. Alright. Clearly I have some aphid damage on some of this. You can tell, if you can see that, but you can tell by the damage on this stem. You probably can't see it, but there's some aphid damage on here that is clearly impacting my poor little beans. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I am pretty much done with this. This is what I'm going to add to our little container here. As you can tell, I didn't have time to go and get a real container, but I'm gonna just throw all of this in here with my little melon. This little melon is the melon you saw in the rabbit video. It gave up the ghost because it just did not have what it needed. And that's okay. It's been quite a gardening season, so it is what it is. Alright, let's grab this on up. And we're going to take that in. Well, this is our harvest. We have plenty of beans and our little watermelon. And we're going to go ahead and take this on in, along with some ground cherries that are in here. But, oh, well, I'll show you guys that later. But I have a little surprise that is being, it's in seclusion right now. So you'll get to see these guys later. Y'all, I forgot some beans. I've already started. I came over to get sweet potato leaves. Forgot I had beans in this pot. So, needless to say, I probably will not do this again. Because it's extra hard to find these guys in these sweet potatoes leaves. So I probably will not do this little method again. But they're growing nicely in here. Let's see. Yeah, they are growing nicely in the pot. Growing nicely in the pot, but this is just not that easy to actually harvest. Ooh, that's been on there a minute. Yikes. Till it's even soft. Let's get these from down here. Yeah, I probably will not do this again, as I certainly did not remember when I was harvesting that these were in here. Yeah. And look at my hand. Not remember at all that these guys were here. Let me try to stuff some of this stuff in my pockets. Hands are full. Yeah, I'm stuffing sweet potato leaves in my pockets too. Because I came out here just to grab a few leaves. I wasn't expecting to be really harvesting a whole lot, so I didn't bring a bucket with me. But necessity calls. I have to harvest. Yeah, I have to harvest. I put some society garlic in this too, apparently, as I smell it. As I'm pushing this around, I have a big one right here, but I put some in here too. He seems to like it, but for sure. But trying to move this so that I can find beans? I don't think I'll do this again. Just too much going on. I don't usually mess around with my vines for my sweet potatoes. Look at that. See, you couldn't see them. But yeah, I don't usually mess with my sweet potato vines. I don't move them around or anything like that. And I'm having, ouch, mosquitoes. I'm having to do that in order to harvest these beans. Yep, this is gonna be a no for doing this again. All right, I think I've got them for right now. Yeah, I think I've got them. What I did not see also before is that I had flowers in the sweet potatoes. So I'm excited about that. They're flowering, which means tubers are growing. Yeah, don't know what this is gonna look like. I never did sit this, ouch. Gosh, I have got to get out of here. I never did sit this on anything, so I am likely to have tubers in the ground again. like I did last year. All right, I'm gonna call that. That's gonna be it, because I can't keep doing this. Let's take this on in. All right, guys, come on. So this harvest was for us to go ahead and have some fresh dinner. It was Meatless Monday, so having some fresh veggies straight from the garden was absolutely amazing. I was able to get them all cleaned up. Here you're seeing that there are green beans in here, yellow pear tomatoes, sweet potato leaves, ground cherries, kale. Like, it's just a great harvest, and I was so excited. We had a couple of small pieces of corn. Corn didn't do so well though. As you can see, I had a corn worm in there that he was just having a grand old time in my corn. I knew he was out there, but it's okay. This one just indicates how badly they actually were doing this year. You see this fella? He's like, I don't even care that I'm in the house at this point. Like, give me corn, give me silk. So he cares not. He doesn't even know I'm here. Doesn't care whatsoever. Doesn't care at all. But I'm just showing you now what the corn kernels look like. They don't look great on this one, so I threw that one out. But this one, I took that boy off of this corn kernel, took the kernels off of this boy, and we put that in the stir fry. Cut that end off, keep it pushing. Okay? So here we are now. I forgot that I had the stuff in my pocket. So they're not even in the water yet. Had not cleaned them up. So now I'm taking them out so that I can get them in the water, get them all cleaned up. So adding them to the pile that was already there. So we had a great harvest, guys. Like it was a whole lot more than I thought was out there. And you can see that little yellow one that I didn't even know was in there because of course I forgot the beans were in the pot with the sweet potatoes. So that one I actually just sat to the side. I guess it had already kind of like started drying out, even though it was a little soft. Barbados cherries, I forgot those were even outside. They were sitting on the banister on the patio. So I added that to our meal as well. So we had a pretty good harvest. And it was all fresh, straight from the garden. And I went ahead and just got these boys together, figured out something to make, right? Because I've heard people say in the past, like, you're going to eat whatever is ready in the garden. So that's what I decided to do on this one is we were going to eat whatever was ready in the garden. So whatever's in this sink is what was going in the pot for us to eat for Meatless Monday. So you're ready to go. And I'd forgotten that corn, so I threw that boy in there too. I went out and got some rosemary, added that to the mix as well. Then I cooked it on up for Meatless Monday, and it was absolutely delicious. Then I preserved the harvest. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. So whether you live to grow or grow to live, let's just get to growing. Later, y'all.